So many people are looking to it as a long-term place of value, a long-term, even maybe safe haven. Now, I don't know that that plays out in 1 year or 2 years, but I do think if you look out over the long arc of time, these technologies are here to stay. They're serving a purpose. And the more we as a community and an industry focus on solving real problems, focus on the utility of crypto, I think the more we're going to see the industry thrive.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event. And now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, guys, we have Bitcoin and crypto moving up. As we can see, the stock market is flat. With cryptos, guys, we know we have open interest. And we break away from the regular markets. And we have XRP pumping. But guys, we know why. Don't forget we have futures outside the U.S. You have to know why crypto is pumping. Now, of course, people are going to say Ripple, Swell in Dubai, but we know by the time the Ripple Swell on November 8th and 9th, XRP will be pulling back. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, this article states that Ripple's XRP spikes 10% as several institutions adopt Ripple services. And we know Ripple has been moving all along the Middle East and the emerging markets. But guys, we know why. That's where the fourth industrial revolution is going to rise. But where is XRP legal? In the United States, illegal for the institutions to invest. But we know in the big scheme of things, institutions don't have to buy because we know Ripple can easily lease XRP. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates which are moving up. As we can see, the stock market moving back. We have the dollar slightly up. So we know if yield rates are moving up, dollar moving up, we know stocks are not going to make a big move. We have volume in crypto up. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $1 trillion. And guys, don't forget to watch the video I did yesterday. Very, very important. Guys, you have to share the videos. So therefore, you wake the masses. I know as an individual, you feel like you can't make a difference. Guys, in history, yes, you can. Share the content and get it out. Remember, you're a watchman on the wall. But we have another bank failure. And the FDIC does it when? They do it on Friday. You can't make this stuff up. It's unbelievable what they're able to get away with. Why? Because the sheep are asleep. And it's time to wake them up. Share the content, people. Now we have the Bank of England publishes plans to regulate wide use of stablecoins. Guys, the digital transformation is coming in fast. We know in Europe, stablecoins were illegal. Of course, the magic of the pen. They can write whatever they want into law. But guys, we know in the United States, stablecoins are still illegal. But they're going to use that pen to write it into law. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. But big corporations like Meta and PayPal will be able to issue payments-focused stablecoins under the proposed rules provided they meet the criteria. And we know Alipay, WeChat, and China are the global goals for these corporations because it's going to be a one-stop shop. And they'll have all your data. They're going to know what you want before you know. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale, sent about $27.2 billion. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have FTX wants to sell $744 million worth of Grayscale and Bitwise assets. And we have Solana drops 5% as FTX estate transfers tokens to Binance and Kraken. Now, guys, we know Solana did not drop 5% because of that. We know Solana has made a big move, so we know it's going to have a pullback. But definitely, guys, crypto is going to have a big sell-off and is going to take a hit right along with regular stocks in the first quarter. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. It happens every single year. This is like XRP. XRP makes a run in the first quarter every single year. And I tell you why. If someone's giving you why it's happening, therefore you should get yourselves in position so therefore you could take advantage. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But with this type of economy, you can't sit on your hands, guys. You got to make moves because you can clearly see where things are going. That's the reason why I created this channel. So therefore, you have a clear vision. When it comes to television, they play the Hegelian dialectic, which you don't know which way to go. That's the reason why I clear things up. That's the reason why I show you what they're telling you, but then clear it up for you. So therefore, you can have a vision that the fourth industrial revolution is the go and is right around the corner. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And guys, we know anytime they're about to bring down the house, another movie is around the corner. And the SEC charges against Terra Labs and Do Kwon. And we know while Luna was collapsing, they started the banking collapse. So therefore, in mainstream media, they were blaming crypto, and we know crypto had nothing to do with it. It was all the Fed. And we know the crypto teacher did what? He cleared it up, so therefore you could have an easy vision, and then later on, the truth came out. But we know by the time later on the truth comes out, the masses are no longer looking. That's how the game works, guys. Remember, the NWO are the master magicians. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Telegram wallet avoided self-custody to ease crypto onboarding. And guys, we know if it's not in your custody, it's not your crypto. And lastly, we have NFTs get the Simpson's treatment and the latest episode. And we know the Simpsons are famous for their prediction. And we've seen them talk about NFTs on several occasions. Bitcoin on several occasions. Crypto on several occasions. The Simpsons have always told us what's going to happen in the future. And just like The Economist magazine does the same thing, I have another website and person who has been predicting the future for decades. But guys, we know it's part of a plan. And I'm going to post that for my premium members. And this is unbelievable. I don't like to get into conspiracy theories, but it's definitely unbelievable. I wrote about some of this in my NWO book. But the times that we're living in right now, guys, is getting crazy and crazier. And the fact is, you should notice that you are definitely the chosen generation. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID 33, Part 3. King Yeshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.